Hello, friends. Today we'll talk about an important political event in the United States. The massive nationwide protests against concentrated power and for democracy. Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and what it could mean for the future. On October 18th, 2025, huge protests took place across all 50 U.S. states. The Guardian. The demonstrations were called No Kings, symbolizing opposition to one-man rule. Protesters carried banners, marched through cities, and used creative symbols such as crowns crossed out, costumes, and balloons to highlight their message. The rallies drew millions of people, making it one of the largest political demonstrations in recent U.S. history. Protesters say their main concern is the concentration of power in the hands of one person or one group. Critics argue that democracy and freedom of speech are at risk, especially after political disputes over government shutdowns and budget crises. CBS News. In some cities, the presence of federal forces during protests fueled even more anger and distrust. These protests have sparked a major public debate about democracy and checks on pressure the government to rethink its approach. Political analysts warn, if power keeps centralizing, it could undermine democratic institutions. Vox. On the other hand, activists believe that the scale of these protests could power in the U.S. The clash between the administration and Congress may grow, reflecting the public's frustration. The No Kings protest can be seen as a signal that American democracy is alive, with citizens standing up against unchecked power. But there are risks if protests escalate into violence. They could deepen divisions. To engage viewers, you might ask, what would you do in this situation? How can ordinary citizens protect democracy? This makes the video not just informative, but interactive and thought-provoking. And that's the story of the No Kings protests across America. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on U.S. politics. See you in the next video.